What is going on, guys? It's your boy Squills here, back with another video. And as I do my intro, I'm going to let the setup to this clip play out, because it is actually fairly important to the context of this clip. Now, this is the video where I'm going to be going over some of my bad clips. It's going to be hard to watch, because I look like a really bad player, and I make some terrible decisions this round. A really big one, so you'll see. Yeah, you can see me in the background, maybe. I don't know if you can hear. I'm bragging about, like, oh, I'm just mainly running Jaeger, so last time I played Jaeger on this objective, I aced. So, you know, I'm a little bit cocky right now. And so here you go. This is my first mistake. Only 15 seconds left in the prep phase, and I'm reinforcing these two walls and then going out to put an ADS in small tower. Now, this would be a problem if, you can see, I try to shoot this drone, I get a little sidetracked by this drone, and now we're already into the action phase, and I'm still deploying this ADS. Alright, we're going to pause for just a second. I paused a lot in the last video, and hopefully we're just going to keep it a little smoother. First of all, punching that window was stupid. Letting people know that I'm in there just voluntarily. I mean, I've already been spotted in there, and of course I tear down that barricade to go punch the drone. That's a mistake. I'm basically doing everything to weaken the position of small tower, which is fine, because I should just put that ADS in and turn around and head for the hills. But of course I don't do that. Here you can see just a drone jumps on in. I'm like, oh, he might have just gone right past me. So I'm like, okay, I'll just hide a little bit, and here comes the drone to spot me again. Now there's a Monty, and now I'm pretty much screwed. Not totally screwed, I'm not dead. What I should be doing sooner is just sprinting out of there. I need to get out of this position. Trying to hold on to this is pointless because there's so many windows that they can push me from, and you'll see they start opening up things around me, and this is where I start playing even this really badly. I'm sitting right up against this corner, which leaves me only really one way to go. Someone can hold an angle and just trap me in this corner. They shoot the window out behind me, I get distracted, and then I get peeked. So my team ends up losing this round, and I'll just let the rest of the round play out while I talk. It's a very heavy small tower push, and I did pretty much nothing to delay it. I survived for a minute into the round, not even really, and then my team just gets destroyed. And the moral of the story is, if you have to deploy utility in a place that's cut off from the map, like small tower is just a death trap if you get caught in there, as you just saw. Do it first. I should have just ran right there, put down the ADS. The first thing I did, really, maybe after I got plates, and then reinforce the two walls, and then put the first two ADS I put down. Should have done that last, because that's the safest. I'm not going to get trapped in the objective. That's pretty hard to do in the first minute of the round. And I would have been perfectly fine. Free to do whatever I want. Might have gone out on a roam out upstairs. Might have gone somewhere else. Big tower, who knows. I could have done anything with that round. But I got myself trapped in small tower and gave away my life pretty much for free. So we'll move on to the next clip. That's a big mistake that you definitely need to learn from those. Alright, so here we have our next clip. I'm playing Legion on Coastline. I'll get my mouse out of the way. Whoops. And I'm trying to hold in VIP. And the lesson that I have to learn from this round is, if you are in a position, no matter what it is, with the setup that I have, my plan is to hold VIP and hold VIP strong. My first little mistake is I should have maybe thrown that Legion mine at the window. So the big lesson that I need to learn from this clip is to just make a plan and stick to it. So I do a good job of that in the first time. I'm holding a relatively safe angle by the bookshelves. And here's a mistake right here. You can see my Legion mines just collecting up. I need to be throwing these out, especially on a more aggressive hold like this, with a thatch, or even just destroying tons of them. I now have 2 stacked up, and I'm getting thrown out. Okay, so here we are. First mistake is, as soon as I get drone out, I abandon this room completely. Now VIP is a pretty big room, and it's pretty important to the hold. And my job, or what I was doing this round, was holding VIP. I had a Legion mine outside the door. You can kind of see it on the left side of my screen over here. And really what I should have done is held there. I could have, you know, we'll go back a little bit. Then you watch, drone gets thrown in. I don't shoot it first of all, which I should have done. Just shot it, and then as you can see, I'm running out. There's so many places I could have gone. I could have moved up to the couches. Maybe that wouldn't have been such a good angle, but maybe playing over here by this edge. I could have gone to these boxes over here. I could have even gone and hid in one of the corners. I could have rotated back to site. Anything, but what I do is I move out into this hallway, and this hallway, it's gonna really put me in a bad spot. Playing on site is a good idea. You know, you can try to, you know, find a way to deal with this VIP push from site. And here we go, I'm just missing shots on this drone.
Where are they?
I dump my Legion mines in places that probably aren't going to be very useful. And I sit in 90. And I tend to just tunnel vision on people that I know are attacking me. And I get really focused, and here we go, people hitting my Legion mines that I just chucked out. And now I go for a flank. And this is dumb. Okay. 2v4. These people are getting really aggressive, and they're close to site. I know where the push is coming from those Legion mines that people stepped on, and from the guy that's obviously pushing in VIP, but I go about the flank the wrong way. I should not have flanked. Flanking, I like to go for these outplays late in the round. What I should have done is run into theater, drop the Legion mine behind me, and just, you know, stayed in sight. It's a 2v4, but from theater with the mirrors, it's a really strong position. End up pushing in here, clearing the room really badly. I think I was sprinting, not sure. Here you can see me, I'm holding these angles. Now I start sprinting, and caught with my sights out. So this is one of the things I really don't like when I do this. You can see me, I just start walking here with my sights out. I'm not zoomed in, but I'm not sprinting, and it's kind of an in-between state that you're still screwed if you're not running fast, but you're still screwed if you run into someone. So especially on a flank like that, I shouldn't have gone for it, but if I did want to go for that outplay, I should have played it much slower and had my sights up when I was attacking that guy. So there you have the second clip, and we're going to move on to one more clip. Alright everybody, this is the third and final clip, and this is about positioning as a Maestro or an Echo. Now there's two ways that you can play a Maestro and Echo, and I like to call it the active Echo, where you set up echoes as kind of just cameras. You just put them in places where they have really good line of sight, leave them there, let your team use them. You can hop on them once in a while, but your main goal is to play, actually physically be playing as your operator, shooting people, you know, obviously not getting too aggressive as an anchor, but having that ACOG and using both of their good weapons to try to get kills, delay pushes, and whatnot. And then there's the passive Echo, or the passive Maestro in this case, which is what I'm doing, just sitting behind a deployable shield, and just watching cams. So I'll let this round unfold. Okay, so we see a buck. Now, you might have not been able to tell it was Buck, but we had heard his shotgun going off multiple times before, and we had also heard his gun sound, so we knew that was a Buck. The whole team did. And this is where I should be having a red flag. Well, there you go. I'm dead now. So what did I do wrong? So I'm gonna be like, oh, I mean, I'm helpless there. Like, nothing I can do about that. I just got fragged out. Good play by the Buck. But no, you need to be. I mean, that Buck should have just thrown up a huge red flag. The fact that they're pushing from the window and they have a Buck. I mean, that's an easy frag grenade. Like, anybody with half a brain would have seen, okay, they're sitting behind there. He's gonna chuck a frag in for an easy kill. So you have to put yourself in a safe place, not only from bullets. Obviously you couldn't shoot me through that, but you need to put yourself in a safe place from frag grenades and realize that you're in danger. Have the game sense to know when someone can and will throw a nade in there. So just bad positioning, bad game awareness, and that's something that you need to improve upon. And it feels pretty small, like, you know, I just have to set up in a safer place, but it's more than that, and it's something that's really important to winning rounds. So that's my final clip. I hope through this little 3-part series I've taught you how and why you should be recording and watching your gameplay, and how you can maybe learn from that, and, you know, learn from some of the lessons I've gone through in these 3 videos. And just kind of learned in general. I think watching stuff back is the best way to improve your game. Something you can do at all levels. It's not just like this one tip that you can do to get from silver to gold, or gold to plat, or plat to diamond, where it's a skill that you just learn and then you move on. You know, there's always something you can be doing, always something you can be learning from, and I think it's actually a lot of fun. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.